Viewers, and welcome back to Mix It Up Monday here with Rocket Fist Gaming. As promised on the Saturday surprise stream, we are back in Manor Lords, and I've got just the man who can lead his people to the promised land, Mr. White Spice.
New message. Oh, babe.
Fresh start for me and
I... Up your town, man. Ready. Press claim for a region owned by your opponents. Once a clan has been pressed, ready for battle. You can see that on that screen. Almost people's tent. Jordan here. So this can't press open to the yeah. It will be a great masterclass once I figure out how to actually do anything in this game. Okay, so there's my resources. So logging camp. Oh, that's so workers found nearby trees.
time to find a good tree.
I have a easy. That makes life simpler. Hunting camp. Any outside families will automatically be builders whenever you choose to build something. So there's a cause lots of possibility of freezing in the winter. Create new units. That's not what I assumed was happening. It's genius. Because if they have to go around the thing, okay? I'm playing with the tools at my disposal, figuring out how and what I'm supposed to do. I am. I'm messing around. See what's going on. See what I have. Okay.
So first, right, it's going to rain at some point in the next few months. So you want to build a storage house for your food. I think it's logistics. section, the box.
No, the game's paused. Everything's fine. Okay, life is just on pause mode.
So a granary for your food, and a storage house, the one over to your right, for your like wood and stone and materials, that kind of stuff. Otherwise, the rain will damage those things, and you'll lose a bunch of your stuff. Then you want your settlement to be linked with what's called king roads, which are the roads which are automatically part of the world. So if you were to zoom out, you would probably find, yeah, so there's one up there. That's a king road.
So I'm wanting to build this like here or anywhere.
Wherever you want, honestly. Because once you have houses, those tents are gonna go away. Once you have the granary, the stockpile of food will move to the granary. So like this whole area is gonna just like change based off.
Okay, so
what
this is
you
just
do.
kind of like set base camp and
Yeah.
how we set up, and then wherever it goes, wherever we go.
Yeah. There are some resources that like require you to build right on top of them. Some of them require you to build near them. But
Yeah.
for buildings, for the most part, it's just wherever you are. However, in order to make it easier for your peasants to walk around and do their duties, you want to make sure that they have roads to travel on. Now, roads are free, and yeah, those little circles there are snap points, but you don't necessarily have to go by it. It's supposed to be pretty intuitive as to what you might want the roads to look like.
Okay, there we go. So then you said I just want one of these. There. Like, we can go there. And then we can play it and see what happens.
Alright, so one of the key things you're gonna see is that building. It's just telling you like the 3 warnings. Building requires them to have the cow, and over on the left, I know it's a bit hard to see underneath the.
This is the
Yeah, so that's how
available
many
people.
people you have unassigned. That's how many people you do have assigned. Everything else you should be able to see. And so it's not actually people, it's families. And so as you build houses or as you build buildings, so the granary, right? Once it's built, you're gonna want to put a family in charge of the granary. But that means you only have 4 families building. But it means that the people in the granary will take care of your food. They'll be able to like divvy it out. And then once you have housing available and your popularity, the thumbs up, is 50% or higher, you'll start getting more families showing up to the village.
And so this one, it's like I need to have within around trees.
Not necessarily. So what you want to see, you see that red circle if you zoom out a bit? So that's a hunting area. So you probably don't want to build a tree cutting location near a hunting area, otherwise they could just wipe out your hunting area. So you probably want to put them further away next to a big body of wood where they actually go through a lot of wood. So probably on the other side there.
Like over here?
Yeah, over there. Because then the odds of them going towards the other trees are really low.
A hunting camp you would want by
The
this.
hunting camp you would want by it, but I wouldn't put it in the trees just because it can be a little more difficult to get the materials to and from.
Because I'm blessed. It's easy. Just do be like that sometimes. New message. Oh, you're now. I only seek to defend my rights and my honor against those who would wrong me. I hope you will not judge me by
So this game mode has you against one other AI person. He's on the opposite end of the map. He's slowly going to be working towards building up his civilization and taking plots of land, and your job in this quest is to make sure that you take over the area. But he's not going to be like attacking you for like years.
So if I write back, does it give me prompts? So
But not really just want to declare war.
so for my end, your time has come.
If you don't want to do anything, you can just hit. It will just leave you at like neutral.
So I control that.
Yeah, so that's your area. Oh, weird. So every game I've played, he's been on the opposite end of the map, but this one he's right next to you.
This is his?
Yeah, those two yellow ones.
Hmm.
Interesting. But yeah, he's not gonna attack you. Should attack.
Shouldn't attack me. Famous last words. Dun, 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 dun. Construction finish. So this we can be like assign a family?
Yes.
Okay, okay.
And so what that will currently do is the family you've assigned to that will now take the supplies you have sitting out in the open and move it to the granary, so that if it rains, you're not losing like your bread and stuff.
And you're suggesting I put my logging camp over here.
And wherever you put it, make sure that you build a road to it so
Yeah.
that they have quick access.
Launch up, that's okay. Space shot. Alright, can I press what now?
There we go.
Please stop.
Oh, mercenaries. So you don't really need an army right now, and I've never really brought in mercenaries. If you find yourself in a pinch, you do have a bit of money that you can spend on.
Let's go, people.
Alright, so you've got your goods protected, yeah. So that's your housing, what you were just looking at there, to the left.
Yeah.
That's your housing. And so each family would take up one house.
Hmm. And you said like I want to just like connect a road to this road?
Yes, because that's where traveling merchants and whatnot will be.
Come on, laddie, come on.
Alright, so to build your houses, you see how there's that like white, the yellow square?
Mm-hmm.
So basically, you get to decide how much area you're going to allot to the houses. So you basically draw a square. So you start, click once, then you drag it either along the road or along that way, and you can go however far you want. Yeah, and then once you get that fourth point there,
Plot too small. Okay. Plus 2 points will be the front of the house.
yeah.
Okay, so it's going to show me if it can fit a house or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the current difficulty right now is that you don't have like enough lumber. So what you want to do is make sure that you get that wood cutting station set up, and then assign somebody to it so that they're cutting down the wood, and then you'll be able to start pumping out the buildings.
Hmm.
Why do I have to carry this alone? Summer's coming soon. Soon. You all know what that means. Now I'll do it. Tomorrow, I can do my own. Summer's coming soon. Soon. Gave the old ox a handful of month-old grass. He spat it in my face and tried to carve me a new nickel.
So this is that guy, and that's just okay. That's me apparently.
Yes.
Check that doorway's width so that the cart can fit. We need more workers here.
I can get more cows.
Yes, but you don't want to get more cows unless you have the space. So if you look at the hitching post, that one there, see how it says stable space 1 out of 1?
Oh, okay.
That means if you buy another cow now, there's potential for it to run away. So you either want to upgrade it, which is the one to the left of the cow, or you want to build another hitching post.
You all know what that means. I'll stay with his brick. Summer's coming soon. Soon the beating sun.
I think it's probably logistics.
You all know what that means.
Yeah.
Fresh start for me and me own.
How much like money do I even have?
Summer's coming soon. Soon the beating sun. Gave the old ox a handful of month-old grass. He spat it in my face and tried to carve me a new nickel. Now I'll book it. Tomorrow, I can do my own.
What are you two talking about?
If you want to go down, that eye next to your lady gives you first, like, in the world view. Go yellow first.
This is not the old lady.
No.
They got scared and they ran away as soon as I showed up.
As peasants are required to do.
Gave the old ox a handful of month-old grass. He spat it in my face and tried to carve
That
me
is a
new
very
nickel.
interesting face.
Fresh start for me and me own.
Good on, dude. How do I exit this? There we go. I got four. What? That gives me 2 houses, right? Right? Yes.
Nice stay with his drip.
You can open that. When they have times.
Summer spell soon, and soon the beating sun.
I have to spend another winter gone.
Very efficient work.
Summer spell soon, and soon the beating sun.
I compliment her on her work and he instantly stops. So hard to find good help these days. Oh, and just goes and starts talking to this guy. What's going on?
Time to find a good tree.
Yeah, I thought as much. That beard though. I can't jump. Disappointing. Shh.
Fresh start for me and me own.
Summer's coming soon.
8-4 right now. Oh, geez, this guy go all the way. You could grab that.
Fresh start for me and me own.
Also, you're gonna want to keep an eye on your food. So every family eats 1 food a month.
Soon, and soon the beating
So
sun.
with 5 families, you're going through 5 food every month.
Seems like a very non-healthy diet, but okay.
So if you set up a place either for hunting or berry collecting,
Nice stay with his drip.
let's provide a sufficient amount of food at least for the first year.
And they'll just go hunt into this area, right?
Yeah.
Come on, people, get to work!
That's very interesting. Okay, so. Very nice, very nice. It's still progress. Take it as a win. Yeah, that one done much quicker.
Come on, people, get to work!
Is it me? Or is that hinge a bit stiff?
Get to work!
Yeah.
Bring this here, leave that there, on and on.
And then water ready for bed for the bed. The fear of rain letting the city really all doing that. Just go on.
What happens if you buy another cow before do something?
Let's get to work!
Can I stay with a drink?
loyalty. So with the hunting one, it also gives you furs. I think it's furs.
Oh, hide, yeah. I
Hide,
think I saw
yeah.
that.
And so when you see that the population of the hunt is getting a bit low, something that I like to do is have like a tannery right next to it, right next to that station. So then when you need to let the animals regroup, just have the tannery go and it's in. No, that's one I think. No. Yeah. And it will make it into leather. And leather helps with like clothing and stuff.
So you're saying basically, so you call off the hunt for the time and get those people to do this instead?
Yeah. Oh, do you have a well?
Yes.
Oh. That is what it was.
Water in it.
If you want, you can change priorities. So if there's something that you want built more importantly than other things, if you click on the thing on like the building project, and then you can change the priority.
Don't forget to check the level of the foundation. I'll go deaf from all that hammering.
So that's your personal money. The money up on the left over there is your town's money. The 50 to the right of that.
Construction plan. A blind
Oh, okay.
or perhaps a blindfold.
What?
Let's straighten this up. Fresh start. Me and me own. Don't forget to brace the frame of the door. We don't want it to sag.
What's a little house? Is that what I think?
We'll need to dig the foundations deeper for this one. Hey, you! No slacking off.
Yeah, just like an off wherever you are. Okay.
No. You have the resources. You'll see over there you have 20 spears. When click on the army again. So over there, 20 spears available and 20 shields. So you can form like a militia of those types of people, but that will take them away from the work that they're currently doing. It's an instantaneous thing, so if you see a problem, you can just form the militia. They'll be there in a few seconds.
Wow, they've really decimated today, haven't they? Too good. Ba-ding.
Come on, laddie.
set up a place. I see that you just did for making fuel.
Yeah, so that's what it is.
So another thing to remember is if you want your town to grow, like population-wise, you have to have available housing. People won't show up unless you have an open house. That notice right there that you see is so annoying because your saw pit there can only hold one log, right? But it needs the log in order to make the planks. So that notice will go away and then it'll come back.
Every
And
single.
it'll go away and come back every time they bring a log over to make some planks.
Bring this here, move that there, on and on.
I think it has bright future indeed. Oh yeah. You guys stop making claims for a moment. No. Do not have any.
So marketplace is built very similar to
Come on,
Is it a trading post? Or
I think it might be residential. So it's built very similar to houses, but instead of like actual like buildings, you set up an area that will be a marketplace, and it will show you how many market stalls can be built. But then the people, like your people, will go and decide when to build a market stall. So your granary will set one up. Your hunter will set one up. Your firewood guy will set one up, and so that's the way that people will be able to get materials for their houses.
much? So what this is? You're supposed to go 2 or higher. And how do I upgrade these then?
So you have to have a church level, and these things need to be satisfied as well. So for the food stall supply, I think you have to have a variety of like berries and meat that's coming in. I think those are the only ones you can have first.
Is berries something like where it shows this, or is it just an animal?
No, so if that's your berries, yeah, there. That sucks. Everything else was good, eh, Daniel? But not the berries.
It's just berries. It's all good.
Yeah, so the berries actually go out of season, so you can only really harvest them from like April until October, I think.
I'm in August right now, so.
Come on, then. Come along.
That's not very really deep enough, really. Yeah.
Why do I have to carry this around? Time to find a good tree and soft ground.
Doing stuff. Ooh. These are all the ones I'm doing right now.
Where's my other mallet?
That's where it's going to be.
We all know what that means. Get to work!
Hey, bring that piece over here.
Actually looks kind of homey.
When you beat the troll. I was like, hey, you stink. Well,
Hey, your buildings are actually really attractive.
I actually like those buildings.
Apparently, you can't play Wonderwall.
It's a
Not on
disgrace.
that.
Why do I hit the carry this alone?
There was some guy on Reddit, an unpopular opinion. He said, if you have a hobby, if you try to start a hobby and after 5 hours or after 100 hours you still haven't made any progress, then just drop the hobby. and then he like goes off on a rant of like how he like spent at least like 50 hours trying to learn the guitar, like taking lessons and whatnot, like couldn't learn anything. That was just ripping it apart. I was like, no way! You can learn Wonderwall in 2 hours. There's no way you spend 50 hours and couldn't play anything.
Could Wonderwall, I guess, 1 hour of YouTube video. In guitar. I'm proud of moment.
I think that's AJ's point, is it?
Even a deaf monkey can play Wonderwall. It's not that hard.
Pretty talented, I'm not gonna lie. It's like E minor, I'll be like, where's the E on my... Where's the E? I don't see an E.
Come on, laddie, come along. Come along, lad.
Comes.
Alright. You wish you could sing that well.
But what is a Wonderwall? No, there don't
Meat,
be.
meat! Get your meat
Why
here!
she left her?
So fresh it's practically still mooing.
Well, I refuse to hear that song one more time. It's Premier League season.
Is-
They'd be sick. Take the drop.
It just ain't cooking, you know?
Giant suits.
Come on.
What am I? My sweet friend, everyone away in
Is that your sister's theme song?
crazy. Crazy. Absolutely.
Told me that on like 5 different occasions. Like people leaving.
Man, wait.
Like, okay. Like I've heard about all these people that left you, and I don't know how many of them actually decided to leave you, and we're just like, oh, my family's moving. And I'm a dependent. I guess I'll go too.
Like, best friend is leaving me. Yeah, she's just gonna stay in Woodstock by herself. 93,000 kilometers of. Not just terrible responsibility. Six,
Come on, then. Come along.
4 provinces. Anyways,
Anyways, here's Wonderwall.
that's what I was gonna say, but I know I can't play Wonderwall.
You don't need to know how to play Wonderwall. You just gotta fake it, okay? Just make it seem like you know how to play Wonderwall.
Alright, Owen, you got about 5 more minutes. Make it or break it.
Well, I have all these things, but I don't understand what.
No, you can upgrade it.
Oh, it's up
Yeah.
there. Oh, okay.
Come on, laddie.
Have you even implemented? You haven't even used your first point yet. Up at the title of your screen. Yeah,
Yeah.
you get to pick one of your grids. Back to this again.
Part of the song, I'm not gonna lie. My sweetest friend, everyone I know goes away in the end. And you could my dirt. I don't know.
You will not find finer wares anywhere else.
Just give me a hammer and something.
The needle.
This is heavier than it looks.
The bell had to be wrong.
Needle tear stain.
I'll go deaf from all that hammering.
What?
Cheated him? Never. Perhaps he simply does not know how to cook properly.
bread, freshly baked,
That's
and
all.
still warm from the oven.
I hurt myself. We'll see if I still feel I focus on your pain. The only thing that's
Why do I have to carry this alone?
the needle is
Gave the old ox a handful of month-old grain.
It's
And he
staying,
spat
not
it in
staying.
my face and tried to carve me a new nipple.
And then, what name?
Poor quality, he said. Impossible. Get to work!
Bring this here, move that there, on and on.
Say.
I mean, you hear the similarity. I heard the same song both times. Like,
It's heavier than it looks.
saying, I don't know what you're getting at, but
You will not find finer wares anywhere else.
Fresh meat. Get your fresh meat here. No finer cuts in all the land. Come along, lad.
Oh, this is heavier than it looks.
Meat so tender, it practically melts in your mouth. Come and see for yourself.
Look here.
Cheated him? Never. Perhaps he simply does not know how to cook properly.
Wood-licensed lots. Nothing good.
Cheated him?
going.
Never. Perhaps he simply does not know how to cook properly.
Yep, we're gonna hear that song in the same room. Okay, I hope to look online.
I wrote it.
This is
Song
heavier than it
died.
looks.
Is that what caused you to think everyone leaves you in the end?
Yeah, it wasn't even dark. I mean, some of the people as well. We kind of stopped seeing it.
Last night. The songs that you know. You have some pasta and one sandwich. Stack
Old fart machine.
Anyways, here's my first.
And this will go.
Wait, Harvey.
Alright. 8:30. Wrap it up.
Building this beautiful settlement that even the hater couldn't hate on. We'll catch you later.
I'm in good